Harlem is not the perfect setting for golf. So I said, you know, it'd be cool to do something with golf and kids in the city. I started this in 2015 with Bob Rubin.
The Bridge Golf Foundation and the Learning Center uses the game of golf as a platform for life lessons and networking.
There's roughly 20 boys who are in the program every day, 5 days a week and during the summer. From the first time they ever hit a golf ball, they've been using the very best technology taught by golf professionals.
I think the model of golf learning centers in underserved communities associated in partnerships with inner city schools is an interesting formula that no one has tried.
My favorite part about golf is teeing off, because that's when I can really show like how far I can hit with certain clubs. You could just use almost all your power.
From day one, we knew that there would be an intensive STEM program. You can't really understand the game of golf, or for that matter, most anything without physics.
Everything in the world is pretty much science. The mechanics of the body, the mechanics of a swing, how high your ball needs to be off the ground in order to get the right attack.
Before the program, I thought it was a boring sport and it was for old people. I didn't even know how to hold a club. But now, coming here, get good grades, and play golf.
If I walk in there and say, you know, I got up and worked in the brickyard at 6 o'clock in the morning and, you know, delivered newspapers, yada, 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 that doesn't mean anything to them. I'm an old white guy. They have to have mentors.
I'm originally from the Bronx, and I didn't really have too many good, positive male role models growing up. I was a bit of a misguided youth. I watched my brother go in and out of jail, and my dad lost his job. The most important thing that we do is just provide a positive role model for them. People tell them that you gotta work hard, never give up. The basic cliche stuff that people are supposed to tell you. I didn't really get that growing up, so to me it means a lot when we teach that to them.
You're going in on an angle. Yeah, straighten it up.
Okay.
Right there.
Living in the city, everyone asks me, there's really no place to play. It's either a driving range or traveling maybe 20, 30 minutes to a course. You have to let them know that there is still the game of golf and they still can play it. Even though you're living in New York City, we find ways for them to be able to play.
Like us, we live in the city, and then when we go and play different teams, they're like from the suburbs and different like areas that we can't even reach. I mean, we could reach, but like we don't go. They're like, it's scary how we're hitting so good, and we're freshmen, and we've only played for like a year and a half, so.
You're like, wow, what are they gonna look like when they're seniors?
I know a lot of good players who simply don't have the money to travel and play and do this seriously. I was afforded a lot of things growing up that some of these boys don't necessarily have, and a lot of what I had came through the game. They're studying the golf swings of some of the great African American and Hispanic players. They know what those players went through. They know how a generation ago, not all African Americans could play certain golf courses. We can't go tell them, become a great golfer, you're gonna go to a great college, you're gonna have this great life, without helping them understand the way the media looks at them, the criminal justice system, what they're facing when they walk out the door every day. That's a big part of empowerment, to become the kind of men they need to be against all the obstacles that they face.
I don't feel nervous because I come there with like a I'm going to win attitude. When I say that to myself, I don't feel nervous at all. Our coaches tell us just hit and make sure the ball goes straight. And that's all that's playing around in my head.
It's more than just taking a kid to a golf course or bringing them to the learning center. It's really making an intentional effort to show them that this is something that they can have, that they're entitled to playing this game and being good at it.
It's a real community place. It's not a gated private club. I think it's a very valuable entry into the real world for these kids.
What you're going to see come out of here, you're going to see young men who are going to be great golfers, but more than that, they're going to become great citizens. Will we create the next Tiger Woods or the Rory McIlroy? I don't know, but you're going to have young men of color who are going to make a difference.